This person from your family is in the last stage of, and you are not aware that. There is a shadow hanging over your bloodline right now, and you are the only one who can see it, even if you do not understand what you are looking at yet. Do not keep scrolling. The algorithms did not bring you here. The ache in your spirit brought you here. The feeling you had when you woke up this morning, that heavy sense that something is shifting in the atmosphere, was not just anxiety. It was an alarm. There is a specific person in your family, someone you have shared meals with, someone who smiles when they see you, who is currently in the last stage of a hidden crisis. They are in the final stage of a collapse that they have kept perfectly secret from everyone, especially you. But the fallout of this collapse is designed to land on your shoulders. You are walking into a trap that was set by someone who shares your last name or your blood, and you are not aware that the clock has already started counting down. This is not a message for the comfortable. This is a rescue mission for the chosen. Listen to me closely. You have felt like an outsider in your own family for a long time. Even when you are in the room with them, laughing and talking, you feel a glass wall between you and them. You observe them, and you wonder why you feel so different, why you think so differently. That feeling is not a mistake. It is your spirit telling you that you are set apart. You are the one who carries the burden for everyone else. You are the one who checks on them. You are the one they call when things go wrong. But ask yourself this question right now, and be honest with your heart: who checks on you? When you are staring at the ceiling in the middle of the night, worried about the future, who is carrying your weight? Nobody. Because you were designed to be the pillar. But what happens when the pillar is being attacked from the inside? The person I am speaking of is close to you. They are in the last stage of a spiritual hardening that has turned into quiet resentment. They look at your light, and they do not see a blessing. They see a reminder of what they failed to become. I am going to reveal exactly who this is and what they are planning to do before the sun rises tomorrow, but you must make a choice right now. This message carries a heavy frequency. It is too strong for those who only want entertainment. If you are here to mock, or if you do not believe in the unseen world, leave now. Close this video. This word is not for you. But if you feel a vibration in your hands, if you feel your heart beating a little faster, that is your confirmation. You are the intended receiver. You must stay. You must lock in. Do not let a text message or a distraction pull you away. The next few minutes will determine if you walk into the trap or if you destroy it. This prophecy has a deadline. What is happening in the dark is set to be revealed within the next 12 hours. The angels are moving on your behalf, but they need your permission to intervene. By the time this video ends, you will have the key to lock the door against this enemy. If you believe you are ready to see the truth, press the like button on this video right now. Not for the algorithm, but as a digital signal that you are open to receiving the divine revelation. There is a specific dynamic happening in your life that you have ignored. Think back to the last family gathering. Think about the eyes of a certain person. They smiled, they asked how you were doing, but their eyes did not smile. There was a coldness there. A blankness. You felt drained after speaking to them. You felt like you needed to take a nap, like your energy had been sucked out of your body. That was not physical tiredness. That was spiritual theft. This person is in the last stage of a financial or emotional desperation that they are too proud to admit. They have dug a hole for themselves, and they are terrified. Instead of asking for help, they have decided to use you as their ladder to climb out. They are planning to ask you for something, or they are planning to frame you for something, to save themselves. The last stage means they are desperate. And desperate people do dangerous things. You have been protected until now because your heart is pure. You assume everyone loves like you love. You assume everyone is loyal like you are loyal. But God is ripping the blindfold off your eyes today because He cannot allow you to be blindsided. This person has been speaking against you in secret. I see the conversations that happen when you leave the room. I see the phone calls they make when they think no one is listening. They tell stories about you that are not true. They paint you as the villain to cover their own tracks. They are projecting their failures onto you. Have you noticed that lately, people have been acting strange around you? Friends or other family members seem distant, or they look at you with confusion. That is the seed of doubt this person has planted. They are watering it every day. But here is the secret I promised to tell you. Their time is up. God is about to expose them in a way that will leave no room for doubt. But you must be positioned correctly to see it. If you are not watching, you will miss the sign. The sign will not be a burning bush. It will be a mistake they make. A slip of the tongue. A text message sent to the wrong person. A document left on a table. This mistake is ordained by the heavens to happen within the next 24 hours. You need to be awake to catch it. This is why you cannot sleep deeply tonight without covering yourself in prayer. This is why you must listen to my voice. The enemy wants you distracted. He wants you worrying about bills, or your job, or your car, so that you do not see the knife coming from the side. Focus. Your distraction is their weapon. Your attention is your shield. I am speaking to the one who feels a phantom pain in their back. Not a physical injury, but a sensation of being stabbed. That is your intuition screaming at you. This family member is someone you have helped in the past. You have given them money. You have given them time. You have listened to their complaints for hours. You have poured into them until you were empty. And this is how they repay you. By plotting your downfall in their final stage of ruin. It is a hard pill to swallow. It hurts to know that the people we love can harbor such darkness. But you must understand that this is not entirely them. It is a spirit of jealousy that has taken root in their heart because they did not protect their own spirit. They see your favor. They see that no matter how hard things get for you, you always bounce back. You always find a way. God always provides for you. And it drives them mad. They want to know your secret. They want to steal your oil. But I am placing a hedge of fire around you right now. As you listen to this, the spiritual atmosphere in your room is changing. Can you feel it? The air is getting thicker. That is the presence of the divine stepping in to fight this battle for you. You do not need to argue with this person. You do not need to confront them yet. Silence is your greatest weapon right now. If you confront them too soon, they will deny it and hide better. You must let them think you are asleep. You must let them think you are the fool. Let them move. Let them make their mistake. The trap they are setting for you is the exact same trap they will fall into themselves. This is the law of divine reversal. I am going to give you a specific instruction in a moment, a simple thing you must do with your hands to break the connection between your spirit and their negativity. But first, I need you to understand the timeline. This is not for next week. This is for now. The window of opportunity to block this attack is closing. By the time Monday morning comes, their plan will be in motion. You must act in the spirit realm before they act in the natural realm. Do not delay. If you leave this video now, you are leaving your spiritual door unlocked. You have noticed that things have been breaking in your house lately. A glass falls. An appliance stops working. A light bulb flickers and dies. These are not accidents. These are absorbing the negative energy that is being directed at you. Your environment is trying to protect you. But your environment is tired. You need to reinforce it. The person in the last stage of this crisis is about to reach out to you. They will call you, or text you, with an emergency. They will sound frantic. They will play on your sympathy. They will use the family card. We are family, they will say. You are the only one who can help me. Do not believe it. It is a lure. If you say yes to this request, you are agreeing to take on their debt, their karma, and their chaos. You must be strong enough to say no, or to wait. God is saying to you today, I have seen your tears. I have seen how you try to be good to everyone. I have seen how you swallow your anger to keep the peace. But the peace is fake. It is a false peace built on your silence. I am bringing a sword to cut the ties that are strangling you. This is your season of liberation. But liberation is messy. It requires the truth. And the truth is, this person does not want you to succeed because your success shines a light on their failure. I want you to think about a specific door in your past. A time when you were rejected. A job you didn't get, or a relationship that ended abruptly. You still think about it. You wonder, what if? Let me tell you something that will shake you. That door did not close by accident. This family member whispered a word, or sent a thought, or influenced a situation that caused that door to close. They have been trimming your wings for years, clipping them every time you try to fly, all while pretending to be the wind beneath them. But this time, they have gone too far. They are in the last stage of their own destruction, and they want to hold on to you so they don't drown alone. You must let go. The urgency of this message cannot be overstated. I see a timeline that ends at midnight. There is a specific shifting of the guard in the spirit realm tonight. If you are not covered, if you have not claimed your protection, the arrows they shoot by day will find you by night. But if you are covered, those arrows will turn into boomerangs. I need you to do something for me right now to solidify this protection. I want you to go to the comments section. Do not type your own comment yet. I want you to find a comment from another soul who is hurting, someone who is asking for prayer or protection, and I want you to like it. By blessing them, you are activating the law of reciprocity. You are telling the universe, I am a healer, not a victim. Do this now. It is a small act, but it creates a massive ripple. Wait. Do not get comfortable. I have to tell you about the secret name. There is a name that this family member calls you in their mind. It is not your birth name. It is a label of limitation. They call you the one who can be used. They call you the safety net. They do not respect your destiny, they only respect your utility. But God calls you the head and not the tail. God calls you masterpiece. You are about to step into an identity that will blind them with its brightness. But there is something blocking this revelation from fully landing in your spirit. It is a fear. You are afraid of being alone. You are afraid that if you cut off this toxic branch, the whole tree will die. You are afraid that if you stand up for yourself, you will lose everyone. Listen to me. Losing people who drain you is not a loss. It is a gain. It is weight loss for the soul. God is clearing the room so He can fill it with people who actually see you. I am preparing to give you the second half of this prophecy. The part that explains exactly what you must do when the phone rings. The part that reveals the secret physical object in your home that has become a portal for this negativity. You pass by it every day. You do not suspect it. But it is holding the energy of this family member. I will tell you what it is, and how to cleanse it. But you must prove you are ready. You must prove you are listening. If you are not subscribed to this channel, you are walking through a battlefield without a map. The next warning about your enemy will not find you if you are not connected. I am tracking the movements of this spirit, and I will release the next update soon. If you miss it, you miss the shield. Press the subscribe button now. Do not risk missing the signal. This is your lifeline. Now, listen carefully. The prophecy is about to shift. I have told you the what. I have told you the who. Now I must tell you the how. How they will try to trap you, and how you will escape. But this next part requires total focus. If you have the TV on, turn it off. If you are cooking, stop. Sit down. The person in the last stage of this betrayal is counting on your predictability. They know your schedule. They know your soft spots. They know exactly which buttons to push to make you feel guilty. They are crafting a story right now, a sob story that is 90% lies and 10% truth. The 10% truth is there to hook you. They will mention a health scare, or a legal trouble, or a danger to a child. They will use the most vulnerable things to manipulate you. You must be colder than ice. You must be wiser than a serpent and harmless as a dove. We are approaching the midpoint of this revelation. The energy is building. I can feel the resistance coming from some of you. You don't want to believe this. You love your family. That is good. Your love is your strength. But your lack of discernment is your weakness. You can love them from a distance. You can pray for them without letting them destroy you. You must learn the difference between helping and enabling. This person does not want help. They want a hostage. And they have chosen you. I am about to break the pattern. I am about to change the flow of this message because I am receiving a new download. A new instruction that overrides what I planned to say. It is urgent. It is sharp. It is for the few of you who have stuck with me this far. The rest have left. They were not chosen. You are still here. That means you are ready for the meat. You are done with the milk. This next section will require you to look at your own body. To check your own reality. Because the sign of this attack is already on you. You just haven't looked in the right place. Are you ready? Wait. Stop. Pause this video if you have to. What I was about to say is wrong. I cannot give you the generic advice I planned. There is something else. A more urgent truth that I am being shown right now, just for those of you who have made it to this exact moment. The Spirit is redirecting me. The danger is closer than I thought. It is not just about a phone call or a favor. It is about a theft of your identity. I want you to do something strange right now. Do not question it. Just do it. Look at your hands. Turn your palms up and look at them. Really look at the lines on your skin. Do you see them? Those lines are a map. They tell a story of struggle, yes. I see the hard work in your hands. I see the times you have wrung them in despair. But they were also shaped to receive a blessing that was stolen from you years ago. A specific inheritance, not just money, but a spiritual authority, was meant to drop into those hands, but it was intercepted. The person in the last stage of their crisis knows about this. They have known it since you were a child. Why do you think they have always tried to make you feel small? Why do you think they interrupted you when you spoke? Why did they always try to outshine you? Because they saw the star on your forehead before you did. They have been siphoning your blessing to fuel their own life. But now, they are in the last stage because the siphon is broken. God has cut the tube. That is why their life is collapsing. They can no longer feed off your light. And they are panicking. They are coming for one last grab. One last attempt to reconnect the hose to your spirit. You are about to take back what is yours. Here is the secret within the secret. I spoke of a crisis they are facing. But the crisis is a cover-up. The truth is, they have made a pact. They have made an agreement with negativity to keep their status, and the payment due is your happiness. They promised that you would stay beneath them. But you are rising. And your rising is their falling. The last stage is the expiration of their control over you. The lawyer or the doctor or the boss they mention, it is all a distraction. The real battle is for your attention. They need you to look at them so they can hypnotize you again. Do not look. I am seeing a new urgency here. The one who created this injustice believes you are still asleep. They believe you are the same person you were last year. They do not know you are watching this. They do not know you are awake. They will move to block you before the week ends. They are planning a gathering, or a group chat, or a family meeting where they intend to humiliate you or corner you into submission. You have until sunrise tomorrow to build your spiritual fortitude. You must erect a wall of fire tonight. Here is the prophetic sign you must look for. In the next few hours, you will see the number 444 or 111 repeatedly. Or you will hear a specific song from your childhood that makes you think of a safer time. This is the universe reminding you of who you were before the trauma. Before this family member started their work on you. When you see these signs, know that the portal is open. And now, for the secret weapon. The secret addendum to this prophecy. You have been told that you need to be nice to be a good person. That is a lie taught to you by people who wanted to use you. You need to be kind, but you also need to be fierce. The lion does not apologize for its roar. You have a roar inside you that has been silenced. I want you to type a command into the universe right now. This is not just a comment, it is a decree. It is a legal document in the spirit realm. Type, the source is mine. Type it now. By typing this, you are declaring that you are cutting the siphon. You are reclaiming your energy. You are telling this family member, in the spirit, you can no longer eat from my table. Do not wait. The more people who type this, the stronger the collective shield becomes for all of us. The source is mine. Now, let me tell you about the grand restoration. The climax of this story is not you fighting them. It is you outgrowing them. The best revenge is not anger, it is massive success. It is joy that makes no sense. It is peace that confuses them. I saw a testimony just yesterday. A man from Arizona, let's call him David. David had an uncle who constantly belittled him, constantly asked for money, constantly brought drama to his door. David felt drained every single day. He felt like he was living under a dark cloud. He followed this exact instruction. He stopped engaging. He prayed the prayer of severance. He typed the decree. And do you know what happened? Within 3 days, the uncle's crisis was revealed to be a fraud, exposed by a third party. The family saw the truth. David didn't have to say a word. God fought the battle. And the very next day, David received a check in the mail, a refund he had been fighting for over 2 years. The blockage was gone. The money flowed. The peace returned. Type Amen.